Hey traders, D here, aka Options Center. Just wanted to give you a quick update today so you can soak it in during the weekend. We have a big week next week coming up, and I wanted to put out my point of view of two scenarios. A very binary situation that I'd like to show you and present to you. So if this happens, then look for this. And I think there's some real big clues that these decisions will be made in the next couple weeks here. So I just want to show you the monthly, and then we'll go down to the weekly and the daily and show you some Elliott wave presentations. So stick around. This is some big news. If the market does this, then I'm bullish. I'm bearish until the market does this. That's what I'm trying to say. And so let's check this out on, by the way, if you're new here, go down to that bottom hand right corner, your right hand corner, my right hand corner. And just make sure you subscribe and like this video if this information helps. Okay, SPX on the monthly time frame. Did we get a top here with the wave 5? We have a 5-wave series to end this here. I want to give you a scenario to what happens if we make a new high, a slight new high. That would be, we put this 5 a little bit further. We'd eke out a new high, and it would look something like this, to where we'd have a move something like this. So this would still be the same count where you have a 3, 4, and this would be a 1 and an ending diagonal, a 2. So this is a 3-wave move, and you'll see that. A 2, 3-wave move. 3-wave move up for 3. 3-wave move down for 4. And a 3-wave move for 5. I believe this 3 is going to be shorter than the 1, if this is the case. If this is the scenario, I do not lean this way unless something happens. Stick around just to see what that is. We eke out a new high with a wave 3, come back down for a wave 4, all in 3 waves, and a 3-wave move to end this 5 of this whole series here, and possibly a really, really major top there. But we may have that major top in now. And that's how we're playing it so far until. And so what should happen here with, you should see on these, the MACD and the RSI, you should see this get a bullish cross. But as we make a new high here, and even here, we should not make new highs here. We should create a divergence. Okay? Same thing with the RSI. And then we just extend this line here. Extend this bar. Okay? So that's all that would be happening. All right, so let's move down to the weekly. And notice, by the way, before we go there, the 20-month moving average, they call that the kiss of death there. So we tested it, came back, we're testing it again. Let's see what happens. And Alessio, if you check out the trader Alessio, he puts a big, he does a very good job on the doing the maybe I'll pin it up top there, but that the kiss of death, giving a good description of it. So I really like that. Same thing, we made a top here at this line, and we expect 3 more waves to the upside, this being the first one. Okay, and we're testing, we're breaking out, so consider that a breakout, and what we'd be looking for is a back test. So matter of fact, we don't even need this chart. Let's just go down straight down to the daily. Okay, so what that would be doing here, on this point of view, if we got the turn here, we're gonna have to look just a little bit closer, but if we did, and we stay below the 41, 60, 70 area, we should see a back test of the 200-day and perhaps this uptrend line here, and that should hold. If that doesn't hold, that's our bearish scenario. If it does hold, we should start seeing a pretty impressive move to the upside at this point. And likely we'd be around some sort of catalyst or so. Perhaps that would be another CPI or FOMC. We're not going to work on the timing for that one right now, but we're going to look at the Elliott wave. This is my primary picture. Okay, my primary picture says that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and that our target is going to be all the way down here, at least initially for this impulsive move for the 2800 area. Okay, yes, that's a massive move. I have the counts here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive move for a wave 3. That is my primary. That's what I've been doing over and over. But now that we've had this structure, kind of, we made a new high, so we have a new structure starting. This is something that this is why I'm making this video. This structure with higher highs and higher lows made me think there is a possibility, and we knew this in the beginning, but this is firming up the bullish point of view. And we have an alternate set up here for that move. If you notice, this would be an A, a B, and a C for wave 2. This was from the Corona crash. We had an A, a B, very shallow, but it was correcting in time. That's very valid for wave B. And then a C for 1, A, B, C for 2. And now we're looking for an A, B, C for a wave 3. Okay, and in a lower time frame, or a lower degree, we have it in a structure. We have to have an A, B, C for the structure. Now, this wave 3, that would be wave 2 is completed at the 50% retracement. This is wave 3 is going to have an A, B, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move. So we're going to look for an impulsive 5 wave move to new highs before a pullback, and then another 3 wave move that should be smaller, because wave 3 cannot be the smallest. But I don't believe we're going to get this size of a move. So we have a lot of room to move, but I do think that upper trend line is going to play a role. And we should start seeing from the wave 2 to the wave 3, we should start being able to draw a diagonal. And then we can kind of frame that out if this is to happen. Now, what's that individual point where I turn bullish? It's in the, if I zoom in a little bit here, we're gonna simply, this A move we had up here, and this is my alternate situation, B, and then this was a 5 wave move up, impulsive move for a 1. Now we should get a 50, 60% retracement for a wave 2. And that coincides with that uptrend line as well. All that should hold, and that coincides with the 200-day moving average. So, in other words, if you had just a raw moving average screen, you'd be back testing that 200, holding, probably poke through in this range for wave 2, and it should be a 3-wave move. This should be some sort of 3-wave move. And then off to the races to the upside for a wave 3. So this should be very clear that this holds. This would make me bullish. We start breaking down from this point in that trend line from the, let me put on this trend line starts to break down along with that 200-day all this area that does not hold, this wedge is right, and we continue for the bearish scenario. Bullish above, bearish below. Simple as that. Wanted to get this video out to you so you can soak this up during the weekend, and then Sunday, tomorrow, I will go ahead and go through the FANG, the big tech stocks, so we can kind of match up those two type of scenarios to where if it's bullish, then this; if it's bearish, then this. Look out for those, because if it's bullish, we want to start getting in those individual names. And the bearish side of things, when the market's going down, everything's going down, I typically don't do individual names. I like to stick with SPY, QQQ, IWM, and just rock those to the downside. But we'll start looking at individual names, get those ready for that bullish hold if this does so, and we'll go from there. So make sure you hit that notification button just so you can get these videos constantly. I do them every single day. I hardly ever miss a day now because we've had so much support, and I appreciate you all being here. And look, if this one thing happens, I'm bullish. If not, I continue to be bearish. But I tell you what, once this diagonal is done, if that's the case, then hello downside. So we have some room to run up if that happens. But from there, we're probably hitting a major top at that point if we haven't already done so. So don't get caught running with the bulls unless this position holds, okay? Thanks for joining me at Options Tender. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.